updates as of October 5th. I think the last one I did is end of September, so I'll just go through the post from October 1st. So the first thing that I posted on October 1st, I think now that Mullen has EPA certification on Mullen 3, they decide to also put a EPA logo on their data sheet. So you can check out the link there. And see, it's the site loading, and this is the actual Mullen website for datasheet. So, and there you go. There's a logo there. So, just to prove a point. Also keeping the delivery number. So don't have a Lucy number, but yet Tesla and the Rivian. So it will be interesting to see what the delivery numbers like the Lucid inside. The Bollinger post the update on their different type of application on the B4, and there was all-wheel event on the October 2nd, where Bollinger was part of it, along with not sure if One Energy was part of this one, but anyways, so that happened. The detail has not been announced yet, but again, Bollinger was at the event. And that was October 2nd. And then October 2nd, I did post on the DeliveryCon. So actually, DeliveryCon actually post a thank you to Mullen for the sponsoring. And let's see, did I post something else here? No. And then these DeliveryCon, I think the main focus will be these guys, right? The package delivery, the FedEx, Amazon, UPS, and DHL, all the contractors. Because these contractors are not obligated to buy anything specific, right? So they're going to buy something that is inexpensive. The fact that the Mullen 1 testing is happening with the polymer battery later this quarter, which is Q4, which was announced a couple months back, that range from 110 mile with a CATL battery that will change up to range of up 200 miles. So that was per announcement. Not sure when they release it, but they'll do a public road testing in the Q4, so look out for that. So that's on the October 16, 18 in Las Vegas. So that should be a pretty good event. And then if you look at the actual booth, right, the Mullen has probably the biggest booth in the area. They're spending quite a bit, and obviously you saw the thank you letter from Mullen as well. I mean the Con. So I think they're betting heavy on the event itself. And another big thing is that Brad from Randy Marion will be at the event as well. And then he'll have a session getting rules on the ground, the constrained commercial vehicle market. So he has his own 45 minutes presentation on the October 17th. So that will be interesting. And then UAW strikes, all force being canceled. Of course, my Lakers. This is interesting. The Lucid Gravity arrives in 24, which is not too far out, so we'll see. And that's a display of the Cybertruck. It looks pretty cool. I did have a reservation on this guy, so we'll see. Probably my reservation is 3-4 years out, given that there's 7+ million reservation. And Noto SoFi partnering with TGL, so that's another good avenue for marketing. And the upfitting event with NTEA, they're co-presenting or presented already, I guess, October 3rd, with Bollinger and Mullen for upfitting. And this is the event in Detroit. As you saw, the RS being rolled out right there. Spencer was at the event taking good videos and pics, which is awesome. And this is the RS going on the track. More RS going on the track. Actually, there's a suit helmets as well. And another video of Spencer. Obviously, you guys seen all this, guys. So nothing new here. This is a GT, which is used to be called Dragonfly. As you saw, there's nothing really changed. So they haven't developed anything in last of over whatever years. But I'm sure they're gonna work on. I don't know how much the interior is gonna change, but anyways. Another video of the RS, close up a little bit. So good to see that being rolled. And the NTA also talking about Bollinger and Mullen Automotive fitting. And here's actual on the ground of NTA. So that's the Paul who came from GM. He's a director of product marketing. And then there's Mullen one in the back. So there's interest. And then there is lady named Heather, started at material planning at Bollinger. So obviously that's a good sign, right? You start planning for the production, so you have to get the material and logistics all ready to go. So coming on board in October, heading into holiday season within a month or two. So get prime time ready for next year, right? As the production is gonna start on the April of 2024. And then RRDS placing some orders using their vehicle, but obviously Mullen 1 is not there yet. And again, Lawrence came back. I'm hearing mixed messages on his comeback, so we'll see. So I'll let that just happen itself, and we'll see. And then more posts on the fleet events, the test drive events. And actually Spencer actually gone to Detroit as well. He actually went into the Bollinger office where he took this pic at, but he didn't get a chance to meet Robert. Anyhow, so this is the same message that I got as well from David about the EPA and whole relationship with LH. So it's not happening, but we'll see. Again, I'm hearing the different messages here. So, and then a few partners announcement, Handle X, and then here is Metalsa. For the frames, and here is another person, material management, but this time is for Mullen, so they're getting ready on their side as well. Here is updated list. There is another one updated with Mobileye for ADAS from the Bollinger side, and then Sapphire. I think there's 7 of them they place in the lot, but I'd rather see more of a pure wheel drive being, because those are 77K, these are 250K a pop. So anyways, and then more Bollinger here. They did update the B5 as well, so B5 includes Mobileye and some of the other options. So same option, the paint colors as well. And this was just a response to someone about the ADAS back last year that we're hiring. So they were using this something called MathWorks, which is also partnering with NVIDIA Drive. But the director of ADAS they hire is from TuSimple. So we'll see what kind of ADAS they'll use. I think from a Bollinger perspective, it's heading with Mobileye, but look like every technology that Bollinger and Mullen selects, they are completely going different directions. So there's no same vendor that the overlapping, right? So we'll see what Mullen will do, but most likely they will partner with NVIDIA for the ADAS. So you could look at some of my posts as well. Here's the 7 Sapphire. And interesting thing is this guy here. So this guy is popped up. If you zoom it, there is badge looking like right here. So, and then this road 75 North is right where the EPA office is in Detroit. So this might be a EPA agency just doing his thing for test drive. There's still carb testing that needs to be done as well. And David said there's 2 vehicles at the EPA site, assuming those are one Mullen 1 and one Mullen 3. So they're doing their carb testing. And then the Mullen 1 and Mullen 3, those are all 224 according to their upfitting guide, right? So 2024 Mullen, and this is the contact. You can kind of go through, has all the details and technical specification as well. So that's a good sign that they're looking after the upfitting. And then there is Mullen 1 on the road. So this is likely due to the M1 contour track that that's where the tour is happening. So you can see that's the sign. But this was actually on the road. So where was that video? Maybe a little bit up here. So this was the actual video that was up. And I look at the street and sign, the McDonald's sign here, and turning, and this is actually the tour. So someone actually took the Mullen 1 out in the street. So, and these more pick up the events, and this guy here, James, commented about the whole delusion to David. So, well, hope he reads it. More updates from Bollinger on their B4. And then this was the road, right? 75 that he talked about, where he saw, and here's the EPA office right there. And there was another post. This guy, Afila Group, and the interesting thing is Afila Group is government relation business development out of New York, and then they list the Bollinger as a partner. So I don't know exactly that means, but there's something to think about. There's definitely some connection in that regards with the government. Sulfide Q3 is happening. Results is happening October 30th. These are the 7 Sapphire units parked on the Lucid headquarters. Let's see what else. Here's the updated Bollinger partner. Now Mobileye is part of that. So you can take a look at that. So that's a good thing. And then this guy off of YouTube actually saw Mullen 3, so not actually B3, just M3, but he saw at the event and he actually talked to the driver as well. So good confirmation, and then the vehicle on the road. And then finally the Lucid Pure rear-wheel drive is now starting at 77K. So I did kind of post the message, if they want to capture the market, this needs to go down to 69,000 or something just to buy the market. But anyway, and then there's a Rivian share offering about 1.3 billion. Not this is a revenue, but there's 1.5 billion notes they're selling. So that's why the Rivian was down like 23%. today. What else is there? Hyundai now also adopting NACS, which is the Tesla American standard for the plug EV. So Hyundai's on it. That's great. EV9 reservations opening on October 16th for Kia. Um, some updates on the BN buy now, pay later with MasterCard and Galileo Attack for SoFi. So that's good to see. And then there is Art. I don't know. His timeline is not open, and he hasn't updated. But he hired as a prototype manager out of Troy. And then this guy right here, I think this was my pick of the day, where Hunter is their designer, but you see Robert Bollinger, and then Misco Electric also was at the event. So she goes to the review with kilowatts as well. But the important thing is, I did ask. She said she will be posting the video soon, and she said also she will be talking about potentially about the event, right? She would, and so there's no guarantee, but since she said might talk a little bit about the Mullen on event, the tour, inside EV podcast. So obviously she's wearing two um, strap stairs for those are for the test drive or the ride along. So we'll love to hear what she has to say. And Bollinger main page or Bollinger main page got updated with all P4. So they're going on full on the Bollinger. So I think that's it. So we'll see. Definitely interesting day, interesting week. Next week will be that 30-day mark on the lawsuit, or the actually not lawsuit, but the Nasdaq extension, right? 30 days. So they said 30 to 40 days possibly, but we'll see. The countdown 30 days started tomorrow, I think. So we'll see if we hear any updates next week, likely, or the following. So, all right, good luck, everyone. Thanks.